Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, South Sudanese all over the world. I'm coming so that we can discuss some few things, especially what's happened today and what everybody is talking about on social media or playing with. And it's so funny that the government of South Sudan have a lot of money to waste on things that are so important to us, because the things that the government of South Sudan is wasting the resources of South Sudan in are so irrelevant to the context of the current South Sudan. And we all know that the forensics report that was done in South Africa cost $450,000 US. And that money is a lot of money. When we look at this money, this is money that can be able to create a school and also build a school, and money that can be able to create can be capital for the youth to be, so that the youth can be able to open some businesses in the country. But the government is so quick to throw that money away to people that cannot be able, who are not even qualified to offer what they say that they study. So what happened this afternoon, a lot of people actually were everybody got shocked, right, in the country, regardless of which tribe. There was a lot of reaction within the social media context. You see, there were a lot of people that were criticizing the forensic report expert, and also a lot of people were also arguing and coming out and saying, no, maybe there was this. But in reality, when you look at it on another angle, there's a lot of things that this information give us. And one of them is that, is it that this guy managed to open the computer and also the laptop of the first vice president, Dr. Riek Machar, and he got nothing. And because he wanted not to be ashamed, what did he do? Maybe he came out and he said that he could not be able to open this document. So that is also one angle that we can also look at. We cannot just say that we accept things the way they are. We should always ask questions, what really happened behind that. So to me, I'm looking at it in different angles. Maybe one angle could be like, was it that he got nothing in the phones and the laptops of Dr. Riek? Or really he didn't manage to open the laptop and also the phone? Another angle will be like, when you look at the first vice president of the Republic of South Sudan, is immune, right? He have immunity, and nobody can be able to alter or touch his belongings, especially starting from his phones, his laptops. Nobody is allowed, including his notebook. Nobody is allowed to check, because he have immunity. He is the sitting first vice president of South Sudan. And that's why the president did not relieve him. The president did not remove him from being the first vice president. As much as all that court is going on, is still a sitting first vice president of the Republic of South Sudan. So that alone could have made also this a forensic guy not to touch the report or whatever he got from the information from Dr. Riek Machar. So that's the second angle we also need to look at, because if he will have give a report, a forensic report, to a sitting first vice president that is immune, that have immunity, then we will have opened a case for him. So that's alone, it's jail him again, and it's caused more problems. And we all know that he's already having a court case ongoing in South Africa that started 3 months ago, and he altered some documents. And that is the same thing that we are questioning. The report he gave for the other 7 detainees, political detainees, that he said that he have the information. How did he do that? Did he alter these documents, or maybe this conversation, just like what he did to that lady in South Africa, or this document are true? So that's also a question. We cannot say the information this guy is giving us is 100%, because he could not do that in his own country to a business person. So why will he do that? So and he was paid $450,000 US. That is a lot of money for just somebody that is being collected from somewhere is given such amount of money. And then another thing is, also looking at another angle. Is it another tactic of making sure that they continue to delay and maybe say they want to come in and it's also another tactic of maybe delaying and saying maybe they want to look for another forensics person that will be able to do this again. So this is a lot of things that are going on my mind. We should not just accept the way things are going. We should always come and question why such things are happening and why are they happening at that particular time. So those are the things that we should not just accept the way things are going, but we should always ask questions. Why that way? Why did it happen like that? And also, there was a lot of courts hearing that they were not allowing a lot of people, right? They were not allowing a lot of people to go, including the journalists, including the family members, including the SPLA-IO team that were in Juba that used to go to the court hearing. They cut away all those people. There were no court, there were no civilians going to the other side. There were no family members going to the hearing. And there were also no journalists. So there was a denial for almost 30 sessions of sittings in the court. So to me, the question was, why all of a sudden will they come and say, because a forensics report is being presented, they want everybody now to come? I think they miscalculated. Maybe they thought they were going to be a good report, but unfortunately, the forensics record person decided not to give the information, I think, the way he presented to them. So there's a lot that we need to ask ourselves. Why all of a sudden will they allow the last course hearing, the witness who is this forensics report guy, everybody will be allowed to come and hear? Why? And also the first time, he also came and said that he could not manage to open his own documents. And they say the person that was supposed to operate this was not there the first day, and he was taken back. And then the next day, after some 3-4 days, that's when they came. So what did they go and do on that period? Because from Wednesday to again Friday, we had Wednesday, we had Thursday. These 2 days, what did they do with this forensics report? So these are a lot of things that we need to ask ourselves. And the government of South Sudan have no case. There's no case. Whatever is going on in that courtroom, they call it kangaroo court, is nothing totally. Everybody that is there is innocent. The only victim that was because Benjamin Bolmel was lied to that he was going to become the first, he was going to be the coming president, and he speed thing up, and that's how fake Benjamin Bolmel is, and that's how you could even now check all the forensics report that he gave us. The guy he brought was fake. There also guys that they cooked also somewhere. Somebody like Tabandeng guy was in Juba. How will Tabandeng guy become a witness in a case whereby he was not? Him and Dr. Riek were in Juba. So what will they discuss with Dr. Riek that will lead to Nasser war? So there's a lot of things that are within here. They try to cook a lot of fake things. They try to bring a lot of things together. But justice can never be denied, or you cannot hide the truth from the people. And also, there's also another thing that I want to bring into your attention when it comes to this case. We are dealing with a dictator. That is something that is very important that we all need to know. Whether you're a Dinka, you're a Nuer, we need to know whoever you are dealing with, he is a Dinka. And he's not just a Dinka, he is a Dinka who deal with Gen Council of Elders. The people that sit with him before any information is given is the Gen Council of Elders. And the Dinkas community are victim because of Gen Council of Elders. Whatever Gen Council of Elders are doing together with President Kiir is not in the favor of the Dinka community. And that's why the Dinka community have to come out and look into this one again. What if Salva Kiir is no longer there? Who will operate with the Gen Council of Elders? And this Gen Council of Elders, who are they? What are their kids? And whatever they are doing is not in the favor of the Gen children. Why? Because they are creating a lot of hatred from the other 63 tribes toward the Dinka community. And this was the one thing that I came out before, and I wanted the Dinka community to realize that they are not even benefiting in this government of Salva Kiir. And I came and I said, this war is between Nuer and Dinka. Why did I say that? So that the Dinka will come out and tell us that we are not part of this President Kiir leadership. And most of them came out, actually. They came and they say, we are not part of Salva Kiir government. We are also suffering ourselves. Even we have SSPDF that went to their villages. Some are already even in Kwajok, some are already in Awil, some are already in all those places. Why? Because they don't want to involve themselves with a government that doesn't know them, with a government that eats alone with its own family, with its own children, and doesn't recognize the people of South Sudan. So there's a lot that we get when it's come to this case. And there's also the song that was sung by Gordon Kwang. He said that you don't give up, Dr. Riek Machar. He said, don't give up, continue fighting for your country. And he also said the biggest problem is we have the black Arabs. And he said the black Arabs are the one now we are dealing with. And these are the black Arabs we are dealing with at the moment. But he still come out and assure Dr. Riek that please continue to fight for your country, continue to fight for your people, because these people, the black Arabs, doesn't even care about anybody. They only care about themselves. So, another last update that I'll give you is today there was supposed to be the start of the Tumaini peace discussion in Nairobi, and unfortunately, because the SPLA-IO said they will not going to be part of that discussion until their chairman is released. So unfortunately, it did not happen today, and it's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen anytime soon. And that's why I came before and I told you, my people, this is a fake peace. This Tumaini document that was just put and we have been talking about for the past 3 days, it's a fake peace and it's going nowhere. And the reason why they put it at that particular time and did not even appointed the SPLA-IO team and give them a document inviting them, and they are not part of this. They were not even put as a stakeholders, or their names were put anywhere. And again, they were called, because it's so funny, if they were not involved in all the parts, the stakeholders, or maybe in the parties or what, they did not mention the SPLA-IO, but they went so quick to hand over a document that say you are part of this. What does this mean? This means that they want to use this as a way of delaying the election that they talk about, because we all know they are not going to be election anywhere. They are not going to be election anytime soon, and it's not happening this year, and Sulfur doesn't have plan of doing this. But Tumaini peace will be the delay, because they will say the SPLA-IO, because the government, the SPLA-I always want to find a way to blame other people. They like blaming other people, and you will see all over there's blames. When you go to the field now, they were talking of we are defending ourselves. How will they defend themselves in Lawnware? How will they defend themselves that time in Nasser? They will have defend themselves in Juba, not in these other places. So to me, is this Tumaini peace is a way to delay, because the IO will say we don't want to go and involve ourselves if our leader is not out. So they really work on this document knowing the SPLA-IO are going to refuse. And that's why I told you we are dealing with a dictator, and this dictator can only be removed by us. He will never come down. He will never feel sorry for you. He will continue to kill South Sudanese on and off. Just like he started in 2013 and he's continuing even now. The massacre that have happened in this year, the massacre that happened in 2025, these are two heavy massacres. You just compare them to the massacre that happened in 2013. So we need people that that should come out and really tell the documentaries of what is happening in South Sudan. But everybody is keeping quiet. Nobody wants to talk about it. You think you don't care about it because it's the Nuer that are dealing with this, but you never know. It might be Nuer today, and you don't know. It might be in Twitch Mayardi tomorrow. It might be in Warab tomorrow. It might be in Bargazal the other day. So you really don't know. There's a saying that they say in Swahili, kichwa mwenzako akinyolewa kichwa chako kitia maji. If they are shaving your friend, if they're shaving your neighbor, make sure you put some water in your hair so that you will be the next to be shaved. Because when they are done shaving the NAATH people and the Shilluk people, they are coming to also shave. Because Salva Kiir doesn't care about anybody. He doesn't care about the Dinka, he doesn't care about the NAATH, doesn't care about the other 62 tribes. He only cares about him being in power for a long time and acquiring more resources for his family. Because he knows for a long time his family and his children are not going to be accepted very soon in South Sudan. If anything happened to Salva, trust me, it's going to be hard for the children of Salva Kiir, unless if it's happened to be Dr. Riek that is going to be the next president, then the family of Salva Kiir is going to be lucky. But if it's going to be another Dinka, or it's going to be a Nuer, or it's going to be a Shilluk, trust me, children of Salva are going to have a very hard time staying in South Sudan. So that is something that Salva Kiir is already aware, that his kids are not going to be there. So he's looking for enough resources for his children so that when they are in exile, they will not lack anything. They will have a lot of money, invest in those countries, and they will live a good life. So this is one angle that Salva Kiir is doing. So these are the few things I wanted to come and share with you. And also, the government actually have hired another expert. I know a lot of you don't know, but the government have hired another expert, and this expert is the AI expert. A lot of people actually only know the ChatGPT, but in this AI we have a lot of, it's around 48 courses, and in these 48 courses it's so big. And I was making a joke, until somebody divorced his wife or somebody divorced her husband because of a video that have been made by AI, that's when you guys will realize AI is real. So you can bring different videos with AI, put them together, and they will look really like real thing. So a lot of people that don't know, you ask me, ask other people. In Kenya, AI is destroying a lot of things. They're even making their president to dance with AI. In Uganda, you remember the AI team in Uganda, they even put Museveni in coffin, and they say Museveni is dead, and they were also burying Museveni. So there's a lot that AI can do. And the only thing I will say to the government of South Sudan, instead of wasting another money of hiring an AI expert, we are studying AI courses as we speak, so we can be able to detect. And I'm really so like, a lot of people are coming and are telling us that this is not real. This is not real. You can zoom a video and you can know this is an AI. There's a way you can test that this is an AI video, and it will show you this is an AI video. Somebody that is sitting deep in the village, you don't even know about AI, you only hear about AI, people are talking about it, and you come and say this is not real. Instead of wasting those, we have AI courses everywhere, because in South Sudan we have qualified. Now it's too much. We have to make sure that we need a team. We need a school for AI to be open in Juba, because it's now too much. We cannot control it anymore. So we need a team. This money that the government is using to hire some fake experts, please use this money to open a school for AI, so that a lot of everybody, including starting with the president, all of you need to go to AI school, so that everybody will be able to know this is an AI document, this is an AI video, and this is an AI what. So AI is a big deal in the world. A lot of people actually don't know AI, but now AI, everybody that study AI is having a lot of money, and there's a lot of jobs for AI. So in Kenya, there's a school already open for AI. In Tanzania, there's already a school open for AI. All over the world, there's already schools open for AI courses that are being offered. Even on social media, on Facebook, you can learn on Facebook. There's courses that are being offered on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. There's Facebook everywhere. Everybody in the world is studying AI, but South Sudanese are remaining behind, making noise of, no, this is not AI. Please go to school, study at least a course, and then you'll be able to know what you can be able to do with AI. AI, you can make money with AI very fast. A lot of people actually, we have seen now a lot of South Sudanese are already making books. Even in South Sudan, we have one guy that already created a book with AI, and it's being read by people. So that is it. You can be rich with AI by just sitting down on your computer, on your phone, you work on it, and you have your document. So a lot of people are coming and saying, no, this document is real, this video is that. The Burshare video is an AI video. Let it arrive Juba first, and we can now verify that this is true. The government is using a lot of AI things because the government is finished on the ground. All the people. Why is it that up to now they are still closing the internet? They are still closing the network. In Lawnware, if really good things are there, there's nothing. A lot of things are being finished. They are being wiped out. The government miscalculated going to Lawnware and fight them. They took 30,000 soldiers to Lawnware, but if 2,000 come back, if 2,000 out of the 30,000 they took to Lawnware, starting from the Pajut War, because the Pajut War killed around 115 commandos. A war that killed 115 commandos is not a small war, it's a big war. So if commandos 115 can be killed, then who is safe? This SSPDF that are malnourished, there's nobody that is giving them food, they are all finished. So when you hear the government saying, oh yeah, start crying. When they say, oh yeah, start crying. Because that oh yeah, they don't mean oh yeah, they are crying actually. The oh yeah should change. Let's put it to Viva. Long live South Sudan. Viva means long live. To those who think, when we say Viva, we mean IO. Viva mean long live. Let me teach you those who only know oh yeah. Viva mean long live. So when we say Viva South Sudan, we say long live South Sudan. That's what we mean. So now, this is everything that I wanted to share with you this evening. And South Sudan is our country. Is our country, the 64 tribe of South Sudan. The Dinka are not going to leave South Sudan. The Nuer are not going to leave South Sudan. The Shilluk are not going to leave South Sudan. The other 60 tribes are not going to leave South Sudan. We are all going to stay in South Sudan. And the Gen Council of Elders, stop destroying South Sudan. Stop destroying South Sudan. Stop destroying South Sudan. Because of your selfish interest, it will not happen that you will rule for 150 years or 200 years. It will not happen. So stop destroying South Sudan. Stop killing the innocent children of South Sudan. We need them. The Third World War is coming. There's a lot of things that are happening. The world is preparing on this issue of Third World War. But South Sudanese, what are you doing? You are start killing the people that can help you in this war. So please, let's love each other. And I said earlier, the women of South Sudan, cry because of your children. Don't cry because of these leaders. Because whoever is dying, they are your children. So I will finish with a song, and long live South Sudan. Mayardit, release political detainees. Release Dr. Riek Machar, because whatever you are doing, is fake. There's no court case. If there are going to be a court case, it's going to be the hybrid court to take you, to take Dr. Riek or whoever was involved in the Nasser issue to court. Not you. Not judges that come and dine in your table, eat with you, and they go and you say in the morning you have a meeting with them, in the evening you want them to be, surely. It cannot happen. The whole world doesn't even recognize what you are doing, Sulfur. Stop dictatorship. Choose South Sudanese. They trusted you that time they gave you. They trusted their country to you. And instead of you building them, instead of you treating them as citizens, instead of you using their resources for them, building roads for them, building school for them, giving them money for capitals, you decided to be corrupt. You created nepotism in South Sudan. You made us to be called the most poorest country in the world. What good things have you given us? Only suffering. You only gave us suffering. For the sake of South Sudanese who have suffered so much, have a heart of a human being and hand over South Sudan back to us. Release the political detainees, including Dr. Benjamin Bolmel. He have to go to court. That one have to go to hybrid court. So don't make sure that you do anything to Benjamin Bolmel, because Benjamin Bolmel must go to hybrid court. So make sure you release all of them, including him, so that we can take him to hybrid court, or we can take him to East African or wherever, because he brought helicopters that burn people alive. That thing will not be forgotten. You turn Dinkas and Nuer against each other. In 2011, South Sudanese danced in John Garang Mausoleum as South Sudanese. They didn't know which tribe. They didn't know which tribe. They were dancing as South Sudanese. But you came and showed them, Dinka, you can hate Nuer. Nuer, you can hate Dinka. And like that. And up to today, this is a legacy you created. Imagine a poor legacy like that. The day you are going to be buried, a lot of people are going to split salivas in your grave or on the ground just to say, please let him go. That's what people are going to do during the day you are going to die. A lot of people are going to say, thank God. Instead of people crying like what happened in Dr. John Garang burial, when he died, people are saying, mashallah. People are going to relax. On your death, people are going to relax. And a lot of, by that time, we are going to create this one, certificate for survival, because anybody that have survived in your leadership deserve a survival certificate. Anybody that have survived in Salva Kiir leadership, whoever is going to be there, make sure that every South Sudanese receive a token of a certificate to show for sure they survive. Because it's not easy to survive in Salva Kiir leadership. It's either you are in Blue House, it's either you are in detention, it's either you are in exile, it's either you are under house arrest, it's either you are suffering because there's no poverty is killing you, it's either gunshot is coming for you. There's nothing. Nobody actually have enjoyed Salva Kiir leadership, including Mama Yandit. It's been chaos every day. Mama Yandit give him this result, he doesn't want. They gave it, do like this, he doesn't want. I remember there was even time that Mama Yandit told him that please hand this over, this leadership, hand it over. Then he said that the people of that the IO have influence. So as we speak now, even Mama Yandit is an IO. They see her as an IO. And that's why you saw there was a lot of talks. People are saying she want to divorce Salva. Imagine divorcing Salva at this time. Okay, South Sudanese, have a good night. I love you so much. And we see another time.